如果要個火腿通 for people who don't speak Cantonese, one of the Cantonese words that they actually know is Cha Chaan Teng, which is also known as Hong Kong style cafe. It will be more fun if you can order food in Cantonese at Cha Chaan Teng. In this video, we'll focus on a few popular breakfast items. In this video, I'll be using Jyutping as usual. So for Cha Chaan Teng, instead of using this, I'll be using this. Cha Chaan Teng. What is Jyutping? It is a commonly used romanization system in Cantonese. Coming back to today's topic, breakfast in Cantonese is 早餐. 早餐. Usually, a Cha Chaan Teng 早餐 is a combination of 3 items, 2 food items, and a drink. I'll go through some of the popular food items in this video, and we will have the drinks in the next video. When we order Cha Chaan Teng 早餐, we usually go with the main dish first, followed by the side dish, and then with the drink. Before showing you some examples, let's go through some of the common food items from the menu first. A classic breakfast for main dish usually comes with some meat and a type of noodles. With the meat, we have the following items. First, we have 沙爹牛肉. 沙爹牛肉. As you may have noticed, the word 沙爹 is a long word from the word satay. When we order at a Cha Chaan Teng, we usually just skip the word 肉 and just call it 沙爹牛. 沙爹牛. Have you noticed? It's very common for the change of the Cantonese tones when we say some words in spoken form, like how 牛 has become 牛. Next, we have 五香肉丁. 五香肉丁. 五香 means 5 spiced, and we usually just call it 肉丁. 肉丁. Next, we have 雪菜肉絲. 雪菜肉絲. 雪菜 is one of the common pickled vegetables for Hong Kong dishes, not only for breakfast, but also for other meals as well. Then we have 豬扒. 豬扒 is usually deep fried. Why do we have such heavy food for breakfast? Well, I don't know. And lastly, we have the very classic 火腿. 火腿. We've gone through some of the popular types of meats to go with the noodles. Now, let's go through the following types of noodles. First, we have 通粉. It's one of the classics. 通粉. It usually goes with 火腿. 火腿通粉 is my personal favorite too. And when we order it, we usually just call it 火腿通. 火腿通. Next, we have 米粉. 米粉. You know, in English, they usually have a generic term for rice noodles, just like how some people call all kinds of pasta just pasta. With rice noodles, we do have specific names for different types of rice noodles in Cantonese. 米粉 here refers to this kind of rice noodles, a bit thinner and a little bit harder than the other types of rice noodles. But when we order at a Cha Chaan Teng, we usually just call it 米. For example, 豬扒米. Now we have 米線. 米線 is another type of rice noodles. It's rounder and chewier, like this. Coming to the last one, we have 麵. Again, we have different kinds of meat, but for breakfast, it usually refers to instant noodles. 即食麵. 即食麵. Now that we have gone through some of the food items from the main dishes, let's try out some combination before we move on to the side dishes. When we have 沙爹牛肉 and 即食麵, we call it 沙爹牛麵. 沙爹牛麵. When we have 雪菜肉絲 and 米粉, we call it 雪菜肉絲米. 雪菜肉絲米. When we have 五香肉丁 and 米線, we call it 肉丁米線. 肉 丁米線. Do you get the patterns? That will be a mini test at the end of the video. Coming to the side dish, it usually comes with an egg and a slice of bread. With the bread, you can either have a slice of bread or a slice of toast. First, we have phong bao. It usually comes with butter already spreaded. If you don't like butter, you can say 走油, which means to go without butter. 走油. Or we can have 多士. When I was a kid, 多士 was usually just a normal toast, but nowadays they have fancier bread, just like the one that you can see in the photo, and they call it Danish toast, but we can simply call it 多士. With eggs, you can either have fried eggs or scrambled eggs. First, we have 煎蛋. With 煎蛋, it's usually a runny egg with raw egg yolk. If you prefer cooked egg yolk, you can emphasize to make it 熟蛋 or 熟黃. 熟蛋, 熟黃. And we also have 炒蛋. Since we've gone through the popular food items for breakfast, let's order a Cha Chaan Teng 早餐. If we want to order macaroni soup with ham, we can say 火腿通. To go with toast and scrambled eggs, we can use the word 跟 or 配, which means to go with. 跟配. We can say 多士炒蛋. 跟多士炒蛋. Or we can add the word 同, which means and. 多士同炒蛋. 跟多士同炒蛋. The whole order process will look like this. 唔該一個火腿通，跟多士同炒蛋。Or 唔該一個火腿通，配多士同炒蛋。Just want to raise a point here. Although 個 doesn't usually mean a set, it's very common for us to use 個 when ordering a breakfast set. Of course, you can also say 份個。For more measures, please check out this video later. 記得未啊？得啦，唔該。唔該要個火腿通，跟啲咩啊？跟多士同炒蛋啦。Before we wrap up, let's do a mini test. Is it 火腿米線 or 豬扒麵? Is it 方包同煎蛋 or 多士同炒蛋? In the next video, we'll go through some of the popular drinks from Cha Chaan Teng. If the video is ready, you can see the thumbnail here.